Hello and welcome to a mini episode of Offside and on Tap with me, Tricky, here to summarise the transfer deadline day from yesterday. Unfortunately, I won't be doing that with a beer because I do have to drive somewhere later on today. Always drink responsibly and also drive responsibly as well. So, Fabrizio Romano goes back into storage until January. Jim White goes back to the day job, winding up Cockney posh boy Simon Jordan on the radio. And Premier League chairmen all around the country breathe a sigh of relief after spending a record amount of money, over £3 billion on transfers this summer. That's more than £500 million than the previous record set in 2023. Wow, big money, big money. So what were the biggest deals on transfer deadline day? Let's start with the defending champions Liverpool, and the saga of the summer finally came to an end. Alexander Isak signing for 125 million, although Newcastle think it's 130 million, we'll say it's 130 million pounds. British transfer record, big money for potentially the biggest or best striker in the world right now. So saga finished, fully expect it to be honest with you, and it's the best thing for him, for the club, after all that's gone on. I don't think there was any going back, was there, to Newcastle? The fans had given up on him, including myself, so it was the best for both parties. How will they fit him in a system with Ekitike at the same time? Will they change formation? Will Ekitike go into three behind the striker in one of those positions, either out wide or in the middle? I imagine Isak will be the man up top if they do keep the same formation. Will they go 4-4-2? Will they go 90s 4-4-2? I'm not sure that would be the way. I don't think that would work with other players in the team, fitting in Wirtz and McAllister and the likes. I think they will stick with the formation and fit Ekitike into one of those three positions. Liverpool did miss out on Mark Gahey. They did have a bid accepted for £35 million, which Crystal Palace then backed out of the deal, so couldn't get a replacement in. Potentially that one will happen in January or next summer. If it happens in January, £15-20 million, would that be a fair amount to sign a player with only 6 months left on the contract? Or will another team come in for Mark Gahey from abroad and get him on a free in January? We'll see. I'm not sure about that. I think he's got his heart set on Liverpool, but you never know. A Real Madrid or Barcelona come knocking, you're not going to turn them down. Moving on, Arsenal brought in a young defender. I'm going to get his name pronunciation wrong. Hincapi, on loan from Bayer Leverkusen, another German transfer into the Premier League for a loan deal, £45 million option to buy. Young, versatile defender. He adds to their already stacked, fantastic, solid back line that they've already got. Good timing as well, because I think Saliba did get an injury over the weekend. I don't know how serious that is, but it does add to their defensive options, which is really, really good for Arsenal. Manchester United got that goalkeeper in that they needed, because current goalkeeper crop, absolutely horrific, as I've kept saying. They brought in Lemons in the end from Royal Antwerp for £18.2 million. They thought it was a better option than Martinez from Aston Villa, a younger goalkeeper. It's a great stat. He made the most saves in Europe's top 10 leagues last season. So obviously he has got good shot stopping capability, and he's good with his passing as well, which is something that a lot of the top clubs want from their goalkeeper now. With their feet, good passing. He's going to give them hopefully some stability in that back line, and cut out the errors which cost Man United so many points, particularly since Amorim came in. You just can't keep doing that. You're going to just sink even further than you already have. But I really think he'll come in and do well. Young goalkeeper, improve the team. Don't want Man United fans think about that. I've been saying in previous videos whether they should have gone all in on Donnarumma, but they've gone with Lemons, got him on good money, and he'll keep getting better, I'm sure, under Manchester United's guidance. Next, we've got Newcastle United. So they did get that second striker in after signing Voltemada earlier in the window, a few days before. Another one, controversial, Wissa wanting out of Brentford. Newcastle paid a lot of money for a player with only 1 year left on his deal, £55 million. Wissa drove himself up north from London to get the deal done. He got there early. He wanted this deal to happen. He's the new number 9 for the Newcastle fans. I think he's probably a more important signing than Voltemada in the sense that he's already got Premier League experience and he's ready to go straight into it, hit the ground running. But two fantastic strikers Newcastle have brought in. It's cost around the same money that we've got for Isak to get both of those players in. So we lost Wilson earlier in the transfer window as well. On a free, we let him go on a free. Would have liked to see another Newcastle midfielder come in. There was links to Inter Milan players, central midfielders on loan. Did get Jacob Ramsey early in the window. So, but yeah, they've got 6 midfielders in place. Manchester City got that goalkeeper in. Edison went to Turkey, and Donnarumma's come in from PSG, £30 million. Absolute steal for probably the best goalkeeper in the world. I imagine he'll be on big wages as well for that low transfer fee, with only 1 year left on his deal. Multiple winner of trophies, international and club level. He's only 26 years old. He's got a lot of time left. It's a fantastic replacement, and hopefully for Manchester City, he will the recent shaky defence will be improved with him coming into the club, and safe pair of hands. Shot stopping's fantastic. Hasn't got the technical ability with his feet that you'd usually see from a Pep goalkeeper. I think they were hoping for that from James Trafford. But Donnarumma, yeah, no doubt he improves that team, and hopefully Manchester City will stop leaking goals as much as they have been in the last season and 3 games. Tottenham Hotspur brought in Mouani on loan from PSG, much needed centre forward to go in there with Richarlison. I imagine he'll go straight into the first 11 and be a starter regularly for them. He had limited game time at PSG. PSG have got so many strikers and options, so limited game time. Comes in. He spent on loan the last part of last season on loan at Juventus. 8 goals in 16 appearances, 1 in 2 games. Premier League goal scorers. If you can get 1 and 2 goals in a game, one goal per 2 games, then you're doing really well. It's a great ratio, and you'll always do well in the Premier League. And joins an exciting Spurs attack that was already there. And then I'm not going to go through every transfer of the window, but Aston Villa, 3 players come in. Jadon Sancho on loan, straight loan from Manchester United. So not been fancied by Manchester United. Attitude problems potentially there. Comes in. Aston Villa did need wide players to improve their squad, in my opinion. Harvey Elliott on loan with an obligation to buy from Liverpool for £35 million. I really like Harvey Elliott. I think he's very, very good. He's good at the Euros, under 21s for England, and he'll keep improving again. And then Lindelof from Manchester United on a free, boost the numbers in defence for them. PSR restricted this summer, Aston Villa? I think so. I think you would have expected to have gone for bigger players, progressing from what you've already got in the team. And Aston Villa fans, what do you think? Are you wowed by these players or not? And yeah, you need to improve because no goals yet this season, and you need to get all that table again back to where you would be hoping for. And that's it. I'm not going to do all of the clubs as I say, because it would take forever as there's been so many transfers. But leave your comments on this post for me. Tell me how you feel about your club's business, and I will see you in another episode very soon. International break coming up, but I will do a summary of last week's games for you. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. As ever, enjoy your week. Bye for now.